What if I told you that the weight of history is about to shift on the shoulders of a rookie wide receiver? Could the arrival of Luther Burden III be the breath of fresh air we've been aching for at Hollis Hall, or just another false dawn in a long line of can't-miss talents? Hit that like button, subscribe to catch every electrifying shakeup, and let us know, are you ready for a new chapter in Chicago Bears lore? Rumors have been swirling like autumn leaves in the windy city, whispers from the camp echoing promises and possibilities. Sources inside the Bear Den hint at something monumental brewing, a moment poised to ignite the hopes of a long-starved fan base yearning for glory. We've seen the carousel of disappointments, the heartache etched into the fabric of this franchise. But could this finally be the year we pave our path towards redemption? Fasten your seatbelts, folks, because the moment has arrived. The Chicago Bears have locked in their 39th overall pick, Luther Burden III, with a fully guaranteed contract $10.965 million to be exact, marking an explosive moment, not just for the player, but for the entire franchise as it steps into uncharted waters of financial commitment. This isn't just another contract signing. This is the first time in NFL history that the 39th overall pick has secured such a deal. Think about the implications. This is a statement. This is Ryan Poles showing the league that the Bears mean business when it comes to their talent. As we sift through the rubble of past drafts adorned with failed promise, Burden shines like a beacon of hope, pushing aside the ghosts of 2006, of 2018, and reminding us that this team is still hungry for greatness. Remember the days when the names Peyton, Ehrlicher, and Hester raised our spirits? It's time to rekindle that flame. What if Burden's arrival morphs into the catalyst that unlocks an offense previously bogged down by mediocrity, sparking a new synergy under Ben Johnson's guidance? What if he lives up to that bold potential and transforms into not just a playmaker, but a leader, a hero the franchise desperately needs? Or could he find the pressure overwhelming, succumbing to the expectations set too high, adding another chapter of disillusionment to our already storied yet painful history? The stakes have never been higher as we stand on the precipice of a new season, with Burden dealing not only with the demands of the NFL, but also the weight of expectation from a loyal fan base that has seen too much heartbreak to welcome anything less than greatness. The excitement is palpable, the pressure intense. What happens next could change the trajectory of this franchise forever. With rookie training camp just around the corner and Burden nursing a soft tissue issue, will he recover in time to step onto the field and unleash the immense talent that burned brightly at Missouri? The answers lie just ahead, lurking in the shadows, echoing like the cheers of a fan base ready to rise. But as we unravel this intriguing saga, one question remains: what happens when the lights go on at Hollis Hall? That's a mystery still waiting to be uncovered, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's about to unfold. Part 2 is coming, and it's going to be epic. Stay tuned. Listen up, you die-hard Bears fans, because the time has come to rally. Like it's the '85 season one more time. Stand up and feel that electric pulse surging through your veins. Remember those battles we fought, each defeat carved into our souls, like the icy wind slicing through your bones at Soldier Field in December. This is not just another season for us. This is our chance to reclaim our identity, to wrestle back control from the shadows of fourth quarter collapses, and turn our sorrow into a thunderous roar that resonates all the way from Hollis Hall to the Hall of Fame. Now, imagine if we take the bold step forward, push past the pain of the past, and go all in on a gamble that changes the fate of this franchise. What if the front office finally stops playing it safe, stops dancing around the edges of mediocrity, and makes that daring trade that sends shockwaves across the league? Picture the locker room erupting with a fierce unity that's been missing since the days of Ehrlicher's leadership. Everyone pulling together, hearts beating as one, battling it out like we once saw Hester do on that glorious return to the end zone under the bright lights. But let's get real. Every choice we make echoes our history. That 2010 NFC Championship loss still stings like last year's coldest days. Could this team be just another team on the brink, a flicker of hope snuffed out too soon? Or is it possible, just possible, that our beloved linemen are finally gelling and we might have the quarterback of our dreams, someone who doesn't just throw spiral passes, but throws the weight of 100 years of history on his shoulders and carries it with grace? You see, it's not just about X's and O's anymore. It's about feeling the heat of the moment, the way the excitement comes crashing down like a tidal wave after a touchdown. The rivalries, those turmoils with the Packers, Lions, and Vikings, they're sharper than ever. Imagine those rival fans grinning now because they see the fractures, the indecision playing out on the gridiron, while we grapple with the implications of every roster move and injury report. The unholy glee in their eyes as they chant their derisive songs, laughing at our struggles. But what if we blast through that glass ceiling and explode into the magic of playoff football? What if this is the year we look back and say, remember when we thought history would repeat itself? What if the fear that creeps in like the very winds off Lake Michigan won't paralyze us this time, but spur us into a frenzy? Those seasons, a promise melted into bitter disappointment, still echo in our minds, swirling like ghosts of past legends, Singletary prowling the sidelines as a reminder of toughness and grit. We can't afford to turn a blind eye to that legacy. We have to carry it with us, feeling the scars, the heartaches from '06. 10 and 18 bruise our hearts, and yet let them light a fire within us, not just to watch but to cheer, to scream, and to live through these moments again. This city, the fans, we the Bear Nation, we deserve so much more than being relegated to just another season of what ifs and ifs only. Every snap, every play, every drive needs to echo through the past, strumming the chords of hope and despair, as we entrust our dreams to these young warriors on the field. But here's the haunting truth. What happens if we venture into the unknown one more time only to stumble and fall? What if we reach for glory, but instead it pulls us deeper into the pit, a spiral of despair that drags us back to the days of yore when the taste of championship was waved under our noses like a carrot on a stick? So let me ask you, as we sit here, hearts pounding and matching rhythms, what are we really risking? Is it another shattered dream or the birth of a real legacy? Because right now, my fellow Bears fans, the weight is heavy and the clock is ticking. Bears fans here, I ask, are you ready to breathe fire once more, to chant from the depths of your heart? And will you still believe in the chaos? Because, my friends, the biggest question still looms over us like a dark cloud ready to burst. Can this team truly become the giants we've always envisioned in our dreams? Or are we standing at the edge of another tragic chapter? Let's rise. If we're going to burn, let's burn bright and take every last ounce of this tension and turn it into our anthem for battle.